Right. So we are discussing about with recovery with no recovery, right? So now you came to know the difference between with recovery with no recovery, guys. Is it clear, everyone? Everyone, is it clear? When we'll use with no recovery,
Yes,
when we'll use with recovery, right? Okay. So now I just restored full backup with recovery, right? See, if you once you restore, you can see the database here. Mantra underscore rest, and it is in restoring state. If I am trying to access, it will throw the error, not accessible. Why? Why? Because we restored a backup, full backup with no recovery. If you restore with no recovery, as discussed, database is not accessible. Once you restore with recovery, then only database will comes to online. Okay. Chalo, we just restored only full backup, right? Let's restore the differential backup, and on the same database you can just go for tasks, restore database. Okay, device, same, the process is same, and the file name is Mintra differential backup. Double click on the file, click OK. Right now this time no need to worry about. Why? Because full backup we already restored with the proper settings and all. Just uncheck this tail log backup, and again make sure you are restoring with no recovery. Nothing to worry about the files and all. Only while restoring full backup you have to check the files database name and all. Remaining all other times, all other backups, you have to simply restore with no recovery only. So now you are restoring with no recovery. That's it. Click OK. Just a minute. It is disconnected. Right. Okay. Just click OK. Now you can see the status here, guys, and it is saying database Mintra rest restored successfully. Done. Okay. Now which backup is pending, guys? Full is done,
transaction
refresh
log.
is done, transaction log backup. Right click tasks, restore. Again, you can choose a log backup. Okay. From device, where is the file? Browse, add, and this is the log backup. Double click on it, click OK. Select this restore button. Okay. If you choose point in time recovery is means it will choose the most recent, okay, which is possible. Means I took the backup at 7:57, right? 7:57 11 seconds. It will restore till 7:57 11 seconds. That is the data available till 7:57 11 seconds. Till that time it is going to restore. That is called point in time. Okay, options. No need to choose any options, any of these settings, and here you can choose restore with recovery, with no recovery, and with a standby. Which option I have to choose, guys? With recovery or with no recovery?
With recovery.
With recovery. Only while restoring log backup you can see the settings like this. Remaining other full and differential backup you can see in the drop down only. While restoring log backup you can see different way, and again you have to choose restore button, select restore button here, and options, and click OK. Done. Okay. So database Mintra restored successfully. Click OK. See here now, as you restored with recovery, database came to online. Now this is accessible, guys. Now this is accessible. You can access this. You can see the tables and all. Whatever table is there in the Mintra, you can see all the data. Only one table is there in the Mintra, and you can see that table in the Mintra underscore rest database. This is how we restore the backups, guys. Is it clear? Any doubts? So the process is same. Only thing is, if you have simultaneous backups, other backups to restore, always restore with no recovery, and a final backup with recovery. If you have only one backup to restore, restore with recovery. Why? Because there are no further backups to restore. So restore with the recovery. So you have to know the difference between restore with recovery, with no recovery, or with standby. With standby means both options are possible. Means you can restore all your files, backup files, in the standby state. Still the database is accessible, but accessible for what? Accessible for read operations. Only read operations. So for the next week, please write down the assignment. Please write down the assignment for the next week. I need full differential log backups on all the system databases. I want a table. Okay, like this. Open the Excel sheet. Open the Excel sheet. Okay. So on system databases, which backups are possible? Full backup, diff backup, or log backup? On master, possible or not? Yes. Y means possible. No. N means not possible. I need a table like this by next class on all the system databases. Master model, MSDB, TempDB, and resource DB. This is the assignment for the next week, guys. And you have to restore a database with recovery, with no recovery, and with standby option also. Take the full differential log backups, restore with recovery, restore with no recovery, restore with standby. Apart from this assignment, you have to complete restore assignment also. Right? This is the assignment for the next week, guys. Very important, very important. Backups and restores are very important. If you don't know, very simple thing, guys, very simple thing. Only I'm trying to explain all the options. That's why it might quite not overweight. It might take time, but generally it's very simple to take the full backup, very simple to restore the full backup, guys. Only you have to know the meaning of each and every setting. That's it. Fine. So with that note, everyone, is it clear, guys? Backups and restores. Any doubts? Any questions in the backups and restores? Any questions on backups and restores? No questions?
Can we take the only one backup from the media set?
Can we take the means? You see, you cannot take it, but you can restore only one backup set from the media set.
Ah,
You cannot see
okay.
that is already clubbed. Okay, you cannot again physically you cannot take the file from the media set, but you can make use of any of the backup set for that media set. You can
Okay,
restore it.
in media set,
Hmm.
there are contents, right? We,
Contents option.
uh, we want to take only one content. Can we
That's
take
what.
that?
That's what. See, take means what is the meaning of take? That tell me
Restore,
first.
restore,
Yes,
restore,
that's what I'm
restore.
saying. You can restore it.
Okay.
You can
How
restore
to
from the
select it?
existing video. Simply select the set, what backup set you want, simply select it and you can restore. Or script will be there. Some custom scripts will be there. You can make use of the custom script.
Okay.
Yeah.
After commit, can we roll back to?
No. After commit, you cannot do anything. After commit, it is not possible to roll back. You have to delete. If you don't want, you can delete. That is the only option. You can delete the records from the table.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, actually, first 30 minutes I missed because of my network problems. So
Okay.
maybe.
Okay. If you have any doubts, just let me know. Otherwise, you can go through the recordings.
Can you explain the first options that I
No.
missed?
See,
Actually?
explanation and all I can. See, that is not possible.
Okay, sir.
I totally agreed that you have a network issue, but I cannot explain. Again, just go through the recordings, and if you have a doubt during the recordings, just ping me in the WhatsApp. Okay, I'll help you out.
Yeah, it is fine with me, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any other doubts, guys? Any other questions on backups and restores? And everyone, is it clear with the assignment? What assignments you have to complete by next weekend? Is it clear, guys? What is the problem to say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is
Yes,
it
sir.
clear that what assignments I gave you, is it clear now? Master database, whether full differential log backups are possible or not. If you don't say yes or no, I don't get what I can say. What is that? Feeling, guys. I'm not. I don't think like I'm explaining to a people. I'm simply making or preparing a YouTube videos. Okay, so always a trainer wants a response, guys. I'm not saying it's good. Just yes or no. Is it clear? Yes. Not clear? No. That's it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, right. That's all about your backups and restores, guys. So let's jump into the automation section. Okay, automation means automating the things. Okay, automating the things as discussed earlier. So we are going to handle hundreds of servers, thousands of databases. But backups are very important for each and every database. Backups are very important for each and every database. But we cannot take manual backups on each and every database, right? If you are handling 1,000 databases, so every 15 minutes, is it possible to take the log backups on all the 1,000 databases? 1,000 databases means very small environment. Okay, on an average, you will have 300, 400, 500 servers will be there. Each server on an average 10, 20 databases will be there. So 1,000 databases means very small environment. Usually you will maintain 10,000, minimum 10,000 to 20,000, 30,000 databases also you have to maintain. Okay. So in such case, is it possible to take the manual log backups every 15 minutes or manual differential backups every day or manual full backups every week or every day? Is it possible? Can I take it manually? Very difficult and we can't take it. It's impossible. Okay. With a 8 to 10 people team, it's impossible to take the manual backups. At the same time, restores also. Restores, guys, whenever there is a need backups, it's a completely regular activity. Backup is a regular activity. Restores are not regular activity. Regular means I want to say like no need to restore until and unless there is a requirement. But backups are very important. Don't know next minute what will happen. So we'll back up all the databases, but restores we don't restore all the databases, right? Customers will ask some databases, only will restore those databases. Specific databases will restore. Okay, that too not so regular. Backups will run for every 15 minutes, but restores we don't restore for every 15 minutes, right? Okay, if there is a need, customers will raise a request. Hey, I need the current backup of this database. Please restore. Then we'll restore it. Or you are doing some activities like backups and migration activities you are doing. You will restore. You will take the backups and you will restore. So in some scenarios only we'll restore the databases, but backups are regular activities. So we don't take the backups manually. The organization will set up automation for this backups, guys. So how can we achieve automation in the SQL Server? We can achieve automation using SQL Server agent. Using SQL Server agent jobs. Job means series of steps which will be scheduled. Step means a script. You can include a script in one step. Like that, a job contains multiple steps. Okay, first this step means this script has to be executed. Next, after this step, second step, another script has to be executed. Next, third script has to be executed. Like that, job is a collection of steps. In each step, you will have a query. See, job is very simple. I told you we can take the backups using GUI. We can take the backups using command also. To take the backups using command, we'll use this command backup database name to disk is equal file name.bak. Job means simply we'll create a step for the same. In the step, we'll include this backup query. We'll simply schedule this step. This step has to run every week, or this job has to run every day at night 10 p.m. or this step has to run for every 15 minutes. So we are going to schedule the steps. What will be there in the steps again? Queries. Whatever your requirement is there, you will keep it in a query. So only that script will be executed by that scheduled time. That's it, guys. Nothing is there. Jobs means, okay, which contains steps and can be scheduled. That steps contain a script or query, whatever it might be. It contains a script which can be executed in the specified time. Okay, so let's go and create a simple job. We'll create a simple job, guys. Okay, so SQL Server agent, and make sure this agent should be up and running. Sometimes the agent will be in stopped state like this. I just want to show you how it will be. So that's why I'm stopping the agent. Okay, so like that it will be SQL Server agents XP is disabled, sir. You haven't teach this error to me. How to fix this error? Nothing. You have to simply start the agent and click yes. Okay, so once you started the agent, once the agent is up and running, then you can access the jobs and all. You can see the jobs, you can create the jobs and all. Expand this agent, you can see some other objects. Okay, jobs, you can see job activity monitor, you can see alerts, operators. Okay, all these things. Error logs means the same error logs which we have already discussed. Proxies, we don't do anything with proxies. Job activity monitor means I'll show you guys. It is a kind of a monitoring kind of stuff. You can monitor the jobs, what jobs are running successfully, what jobs are not running. You can monitor the jobs using this job activity monitor. Let's expand this jobs. You can see one job, default job. This is sys policy purge history job. This is the default job that you will get when you install the SQL Server. Okay, nothing to worry about this job. Leave it. Let's create a simple full backup job. I'll create a simple full backup job. Right click, new job, job name, full backup job. Right? Who is the owner? Who is creating the job? I am creating the job. So I will be the owner. No. I don't want you as a owner. I will make SC as a owner. Yes, that's a recommended practice. Why? Because I might change the company. My login can be deleted, but this job is depending on that particular login. That login is not existed, so jobs might be failed. So that's why job owners cannot be individual persons or DBS. Job owner should be SCA. Category of the job, anything. That category, unrecognized category or anything. No issues. Leave it as it is. Right. Description, no need to mention, but if you want, you can mention this job will take full backup of which database. Will go with Mintra database, which will run on every Sunday night 2 a.m. If you want, it's optional. No need to give this description, or it's just an optional. Okay. Now, I told you that job is nothing but collection of steps. Click on these steps. I want to set up a new step. Click on the new step. Now you'll get the step name. Full backup step. Now you are executing a T-SQL query, right? You can execute other queries also. You can execute PowerShell queries, command queries, command prompt queries also you can execute. But we know only T-SQL queries for backup. Select TC, automatically it will be there, but make sure it is there or not. This query, usually this query, whenever you are running a query, what is the main thing we have to consider while running a query, while executing a query? What is very important?
Database name.
On which database it is running, right? On which database it is running. So in the same way, whatever query you are writing now, on which database it will run. You can keep it as master. Backup queries, right? You can keep it as master. But you can keep any database, but backups will run on any database, but usually master database will be there. Okay. What is the command? Same command I'll copy paste. Okay, backup database name, Control C, Control A, Control V. Okay, let me remove this. This is copied. So this time what I'm going to do, I'll include time. Okay, why? Because this file name is already existed, so it will append to the existing backup set. So what is the time, guys? In terms of 24-hour clock, what is the time now? 8:55 means what? 20:55, right? 20:55:00. Okay, .bak. Right. Now you want to check whether this query is right or wrong. Select this option. Select all. Parse it. Parse will help you this query is right or wrong. Command was successfully parsed means it is right. For example, if you add one more B and if you select all and if you parse it now, it will throw you the error. Incorrect syntax near the keyword database. Means near the keyword database. You might think there is no error in the database, right? But whenever you got that error, you have to check before one word and after one word to that particular error. So here you can see backup. In this way, you can parse the query. You can go to advanced step. Right. After, see, you are doing one thing, right? What will be the output? Either it will be successful or it will be failed. Agree, guys? It should be successful or it should be failed. The state, either it should be successful or it should be failed. Right. If this job is success, what is your next action? If this job is failed, what is your next action? You have to mention here. Imagine, as I discussed, job means collection of steps. This is one step. In the next step, imagine you want to take differential backup. I'm just for the example, no one will schedule like that. Just for the example, just for the understanding purpose, I'm saying. First step, it will take the full backup. Second step, it will take the differential backup. If you want, you can configure like that also. Once first step is completed, it has to go to next step, right? So if you have multiple steps, on success means if first step is successful, you want me to go to the next step, or no, you want me to quit the job reporting success. That's it. Job is done successfully. You want me to quit the job reporting success, or on success, you want me to quit the job reporting as failure. You can say, choose any of the things, but if you have other steps after this full backup, if you have other steps to execute, choose this option, go to next step. If you don't have other steps, on success action, select this option, quit the job reporting success, means it has to quit, saying yes, this job is successful, right? Retry attempts, retry interval. Imagine if I gave 2 retry attempts, means first time if it is failed, retry. When it will go for retry, if it is failed, then only it will go for retry, right? If it is successful, why it will go for retry? If it is failed, you have to retry for how many times? 2 times retry. Chalo, that's okay. 10 o'clock your job is scheduled, it was failed. Now you gave an interval of 5 minutes, means if it was failed at 10 o'clock, you gave 5 minutes interval, again at 10:05 it will run automatically. Why? Because it is going to retry. It was failed, right? In the first attempt it was failed, right? So next time after 5 minutes please try. So after 5 minutes at 10:05 again the same query will run. If it is successful by that time, okay, no issues. If it is not successful, you gave 2 retry attempts, right? Again at 10:10, every 5 minutes, again at 10:10 it will go for one more retry attempts. But usually in the organization we don't set this retry attempts and all, it will be 0, 0. But that is the meaning of retry attempts and all, guys. On failure, if the job is failure, quit the job reporting failure. If the job is failure, you want to go to next step, still you can go to next step. Okay, I don't have any issues with my first step, even though that is successful or failed, it has to go to next step, means you can go to next step, select the next step. If any next steps are there, it will go to the next step. If there are no next steps are there, nothing will happen, simply it will quit the job. Okay, right. So that's it, guys. Nothing, this output files and all as of now we don't need. Okay, so advanced general and advanced page, click OK. This is step, we just completed the step. Now we have to, very important thing is you have to schedule the job. Right now go to schedule space. Okay, go to schedule space. Just a minute, guys. Okay, if the meeting is disconnected automatically, please reconnect, guys. Okay, right, new job, new step, sorry, new job, that was cancelled. Okay, full backup, and yes, yeah, steps, new step, full backup step, queries, Control J, Control C, Control V, Mintra underscore 090000 210000 24 hours format I am giving. Advanced and all, no need to set anything. Quit the job reporting success, quit the job reporting failure. Click OK. Now schedule. Next important step is schedules, guys. Click on this new schedule. You have to schedule this, right? Right. This is full backup schedule. Right. This job has to reoccur. Recurring means what? Reoccur. It has to repeat regularly, recurring. Make sure this is enabled. Your schedule is enabled. Otherwise, it's like a guys. Please reconnect using the same link. Please reconnect.